What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Happy Easter. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day with your families. There's a lot of stuff going on in the sports world, too. A big NBA slate, solid MLB slate, NASCAR today, all that stuff. So not only do we got the amazing Easter with family around us, but we also get to make some money too through sports. So hey, it's a beautiful day. Thank you guys for joining me, man. Anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into it. As you guys know, man, we're at the end of the regular season in NBA. So a lot of crazy shit goes down around this time of year. Obviously, when the playoffs start, you're going to get a ton more consistency, and you're going to kind of have exact minutes. You're going to kind of know exactly what to expect. It's the end of the regular season, so things are a little iffy, but the prop tools got you. It will give you still the best picks, depending on what situations we got going on. Obviously, keep an eye out on PrizePicks.com and continue to refresh all that good stuff, so that new value when it pops in and all different types of news comes out, you're on top of it. Before everything gets bumped and stuff eventually. So, PropsMadeEasy.com, only $15 a month. Let's get straight into it, baby. Let's get it. So, first and foremost, at the top of the list, we've got Anthony Davis for the Lakers against Utah. PRA of 38.5. I just feel like Anthony Davis will be able to do anything he wants here. LeBron James is questionable. We're not sure if he's going to play or not, or what's going to happen there. But at the end of the day, AD has consistently been hitting this. Yes, they're big favorites and a blowout could happen, but if a blowout happens, because Anthony Davis absolutely destroyed them. They don't have anybody in their right mind who can handle Anthony Davis down low. Prop line's at 38.5. It just feels way too low. Vegas likes the over at minus 120. He has hit this in 7 of his last 10. The closing line before the games have started in the last 10 in Vegas has been higher than 38.5, 10 of the last 10. So we're getting a solid value here at 38.5, especially if LeBron misses. This is going to be fantastic, and this prop line will jump up over 40 probably. 1.84 differential. Absolutely love him. Haven't projected to hit that 40 PRA. Absolutely love this spot for Anthony Davis, and I'm rocking with AD as my first over 38.5 PRA. All right? Next up, Chris Dunn. I'm going to go under PRA at 35.5. This is the best value that you could go with. There's another guy that I do like here. Another bet with Chris Dunn I do like right underneath. They're very close to each other. Under on rebounds and assists. 16.5 does feel incredibly high. Vegas likes the under, obviously. He's gone under in 9 of his last 10. The closing line's been higher, less than this in 10 of the last 10, so you're getting a solid value picking the under here as well. But I'm going to stick with the 35.5 here. I'm going to go under 35.5 PRA against the Lakers today. Yes, Utah's missing a ton of people, but this is a big blowout situation here. And at the end of the day, I just don't see Chris Dunn. I mean, look, he's in a good. Obviously, they're missing a lot of people, right? But at the end of the day, this number right here is incredibly high. He hasn't hit this in 8 of his last 10, and they've been missing a lot of people for a good bit now. He's gone under this in 8 of the last 10. His closing line's been lower than this in 10 of the last 10. So this is just a fantastic spot here. 35.5. It just feels too high. Haven't projected at 33, so I still expect him to do well and have a solid game because of everybody missing and his added opportunity. But I just don't see the 35.5. They've bumped that up, I believe, a little too high. For Chris Dunn here, especially Chris Dunn's a up and down player anyway. He's like he has big games and then he disappears some. So Chris Dunn under on the PRA 35.5, and then Anthony Davis over 38.5 PRA. Remember, it's very important that as the day goes on, especially right now where things are so up and down and different people are going to get ruled out last minute and all these different things, you keep refreshing the PropsMadeEasy.com tool. The people behind the scenes at Props Made Easy are working to keep things updated as the information is coming out. So definitely make sure that you are keeping up to date with the information and you're keeping things good. So definitely keep refreshing for all of the tools, man. Keep refreshing, keep utilizing the tool and all of its ability from being able to, keep you updated immediately so you can grab those bumps before they happen. And we're talking the best spots analytically. not grabbing these spots because the over under is leaning one way heavily. Because remember, when the over under gets super heavy on one side, I talk about this all the time, but I want people to really understand this because there is this false sense of people just blindly go at where the money is on the money line and bet that way. That's just not how you want to do it for player props. Just because a player's got a high number on one side of the over under doesn't mean that's definitely going to hit and that's a lock and all that other stuff. That's not how that works because it's not just smart money making that line get that way. It's also dumb people making that line get that way. It's people like that who are literally just picking the side where the money is and inflating it one side. So people like us who are looking at data and analytics to make our decisions, we can take advantage of this dumb people who are bumping a line too far one way and we can grab the opposite side. Pretty much how we're doing with Chris Dunn. This line is too high at 35 and a half, in my opinion. The data and stuff would suggest that 35 and a half is too high for Chris Dunn. Most occasions, Chris Dunn's not going to hit that number, even with these guys out. Okay, that's an elite level type up number right there. Now, could he? Sure. But over a broad spectrum, he's going to miss it more than he's going to hit it. And that's the point. Okay? Um, anyway, I just wanted to reiterate that once again. Obviously, nothing's 100%, though. I'm not sitting here saying that Props Made Easy is going to do nothing but win either, because that's just not going to happen. And I'm straight up about that as well. Props Made Easy is going to have down days just like anything you possibly use in this industry. Just understand when you come in here. I know a lot of people, especially on Twitter, promote this false hope of like these people are like gurus and they know exactly what's going to happen and they're the greatest of all time, blah blah blah. They might show a big win one day and they use that as a way to lure all of you in and stuff like that. Just make smart decisions, man, whether it's with the Props Made Easy tool or not. I don't care if y'all go to propsmadeeasy.com. Okay, I'm just a part of something that I believe is great. And in my experience of doing this for a long time, it has given me the most success. Okay? But that's just me promoting it because I believe in it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to use Props Made Easy and whatever you're using, just be smart. Okay? There is a lot of that, you know, people who hype things up to a level where it's just not obtainable in the sports betting world. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, your main goal at the end of the day, to be completely real with you, is to just win over 50% and make profit by the end of the year instead of missing by the end of the year. Because one big win and then majority losses, you're still going to take a loss at the end of the year. So what did the one big win mean? It didn't mean anything. So at the end of the day, I'm just that person who, whether it's propsmadeeasy.com or not, I don't care. Let me reiterate. I don't care if you join propsmadeeasy.com. You do what you want to do. I promote it because I believe in it, but that's it. You don't have to join propsmadeeasy.com. You can use whatever you want, and whatever you believe in is what I believe that you should use, right? But just please be smart about things, okay? Use your head. Does this seem too good to be true? Should I be betting on one side of the over under just because that's where the money's going? Okay? Does that seem realistic to you? If it was that easy, don't you think we would all be retired and millionaires on an island somewhere? Exactly. I was talking to a big, I know I'm ranting a little bit, but who cares? I'm talking to my family right now. Anyway, I was talking to a big guy at a big sports betting company. I had a meeting with him the other day. He believes in Props Made Easy, and we were having a conversation about where the industry is going and how it's going right now, and ways that we feel like things can get better and all of that stuff. And I just was like, look, at the end of the day, in my opinion, I can just do what I can do, and I can be honest with people and let them know exactly what to expect in this industry. That's what I feel like is the best way. You know what I mean? I don't feel right. I wouldn't feel right sitting here saying there's this surefire way where you can 100% make money and be super successful in sports betting 100%, because that's just not obtainable. We also talked about how the industry is, gambling Twitter is promoting people betting on one side of the over under, and he just was laughing just like I do about the situation. And remember, this is a big time guy. This is a data guy in a big time company in this industry. And he was just like, yeah, I've noticed it is hilarious, but at the end of the day, there's nothing you can really do outside of what I do and let y'all know that that's just not the way you should do things. Okay? All of these people who are on Twitter who give out picks and all this other shit, they literally do the same thing. And it's annoying to see, But all they're doing is grabbing where the money's at on the over and under. They're not doing anything genius. You do the same thing, and you're not going to win long term. You could do the same thing as they're doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we were just talking about it, and he was just making that point of obviously not all money betting on a side of a bet is smart money. Not every bet that these are placing is where the smart people are going. It's just super dumb and uneducated to bet that way. But at the end of the day, we can't grab all of the masses who do sports betting and tell y'all, listen, don't do that, and then expect y'all to all just, listen. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, people have to live and learn. People, just like in the real world, you have to make your own life decisions, and you have to take that L when it happens, and you have to learn from it. You have to understand, like, okay, this seems too good to be true. Oh, it ended up being too good to be true. And I haven't won a shit ton of money, and I am kind of still losing money. Okay, this isn't the way to go about things. Maybe I'm going to tone back my bankroll. Maybe I'm going to look at other ways, ways of betting, and try to alter what I'm doing, because it really is just you keep working at it, man. That's all. That's the best way you could do it. You keep working at it, you find a process that you love, and it's never going to be easy. The easiest ways are just what the most simple bettors use, like looking at an over under and betting based off of that. Like going off of random Twitter people posting their picks on there and putting money towards that when they're just throwing it up there looking at the over under. Just make smart decisions in your life. You know what I mean? Like, period. And just this is a life discussion. You know what I mean? Because I appreciate everybody who watches the videos, all that good stuff. But this is just a life discussion right now. When in life, period, and I know I'm 31 years old. There's people watching me right now who are older who feel like you know more about life. That's cool. I've been through the ups and downs. I've been homeless. I've been doing well. I have, I'm a dad. I'm balancing all of this life stuff at the same time, and I'm telling you, nothing in life comes easy. Okay, if you're going to be successful at anything, you have to literally sacrifice a lot to make it happen. And you have to nothing is easy. If it came easy, it's probably not going to last long. Or if it came easy, it was probably a once in a lifetime type of thing. It's not going to happen often. Like these people you see hit major parlays and win a ton of money. That's not something that's going to happen but once in a blue moon. But yet they're going to use it to try to promote themselves as if they're the next guru. Nobody has the answers. All you can do is go off of the data and the analytics. That is the smartest way to do things in sports betting, okay? And I'm not telling you use props.made.easy.com. I'm telling you use whatever you believe in. But don't get suckered into the bullshit in this industry. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching as always. Have an amazing Easter, and really just decompress and spend some time with family, and make sure you enjoy these moments, man, because life is short. Anything can happen at any moment. You need to make sure you tell your fucking family you love them all the time before you separate, and just make sure that you're on, you know what I'm saying, you got that good connection with your family, and you're good there inside. Like, other things come well, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, your betting choices might go better if you solve these issues that you have going on in your life. If you have something that is lingering in your head and bothers you on a consistent basis, the best thing to do is literally lock into that one thing and fix that issue, and go one by one and fix those issues that are consistently holding you back from being as free as you can possibly be. You know what I'm saying? Because your mental health is the most important thing. If you're losing too much, or this sports betting stuff is stressing you out, don't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Use smart bankroll management. Don't bet. What I tell everyone, bet an amount of money that you're willing to lose. That's it. If you're betting an amount of money that you can't lose, or you're struggling in real life, don't do it. And I know that's obvious, but just don't do it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day in this industry, you got to bust your fucking ass, or you have to roll with people that you believe are busting their asses. And that's just is what it is. Y'all have an amazing Easter, man. I've been ranting for too long. Peace.